Quota meeting 2 words. Actually, 1 word. Quota. 1 word. Quota. That's it. So I'm bringing in the second monitor. Gonna copy. This is what the #1 streamer does. Why is it not? Why would it not work? It just what? Paste reference. Okay. Anyway, simply meeting the quota. No ifs, ands, or buts. Simple. Meet the quota. That's it. Meet the quota. That's it. That's it. Meet the quota. So, starting off with, of course, the Jash of geometry.
For 17 years, I've gradually chipped away
Meeting the
at
quota.
a singular goal I've had since I was in 4th.
No matter how much you want to pry your fingernails off, no matter how much you hate it, just meet the quota. Next thing you know it, one day you're gonna look up and you have 1,000,000 subscribers. One day you're gonna look up, just simply meet the quota. One day you're gonna look up, you're gonna have 5,000 followers on TikTok. One day you're gonna look up and you're gonna have 600K likes on the TikTok. I'm not naming no names here. I'm just saying this is a hypothetical situation that could occur. Not saying anyone in particular. Not saying anyone in particular, but it is so trash. It is potentially a hypothetical situation that could happen in the future. You never know. You never know. Alright. So it is not putting this on the For You page. And yes, it is. Alright. Yeah, it makes zilch sense. But. Whew. Wow. 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 Just meet the quota, bruh. Just meet the quota, man. I'll say that until the day I die, man. Just simply meet the quota. It's gonna find a way. Oh yeah, it's gonna make me. I mean, they just tried so hard to make it difficult, man. They try so hard to make it difficult. Let me see what they'll let me. Oh my gosh, bro. They be trying their best. No, wow, that's crazy. Yeah. Wow, yeah, that's great. Yeah. They just be doing anything to make it as difficult as humanly possible. Alright. That's cool, bro. That's cool. But, yeah, bro. Just gotta meet the quota. That's it. That's it. Meet the quota. It's that simple. Okay, it looks like there might be someone in chat. Because it says there's 1 like somehow. Perhaps Faitele. Perhaps Faitele. Nope. Perhaps Faitele. Oh my, bro, why is it making it so difficult? It just insists on making it so difficult. Okay. Alright. Alright, I don't know why bro's saying everyone. Like, there's not 2 people in the chat. Like you're not the only person in the chat. Nope, just me and the quota. That's it. Checking the box here.
That's a long time. That's a really long time. Thousands upon thousands of hours spent striving for one thing. To put that in perspective, I could have been a pilot like 5 times over with that amount of experience and time dedicated to this one field. The Roman
Talking to nobody? Yo, I'm talking to at least 3 people right now. Not talking to it's not nobody now. It's not nobody now. Hold on, let me see. I got 40. I gotta do 40. I guess there's no way I can hide it. Just gonna somehow leak the social security number. Current. And then say like 40 to 60 with the most visually pleasing font known to man. The goat of fonts, if you will. The greatest there ever was. As everyone unanimously agrees.
Maxing. RuneScape is a game that's existed for over 20 years now, and I started playing it back around 2005 when I was in 4th grade. And I've, of course, taken breaks while playing RuneScape throughout the last 17 years, but the beauty of that game is you never quit, you just go on hiatus. You take a little half-time breather in order to recollect your sanity. So, I haven't been 17 years straight working on it, but it has been a large part of what I've played over the last 17 years, and I've finally accomplished the ultimate goal in the game that I had set for myself so long ago, which is getting every skill in RuneScape to 99, which is the highest level that you can go. To break it down, RuneScape has 23 skills, each one more painful than the last when you're training it. To put it in perspective, 99 takes 13 million XP, and some skills at best will give you like
show the game. It's not showing the game?
XP.
Oh, it's See. Oops. Oopsie. Alright. Or single-handedly saved the entire stream.
Depending on what method or what skill you're going for, it can take hundreds of hours just to get one skill to 99. So you can see where things start to get stinky real fast, because some of these terrible XP rates are the best you can get at optimal efficiency. Meaning you're sitting there fucking staring a hole through your computer screen, full focus, full throttle, you know, fucking lat spreading, and risking carpal tunnel, because some of these skills are legitimately just carpal tunnel simulator where you're clicking endlessly in like the same 3 spots over and over again. There's also an even more extreme level to training skills called tick manipulation methods, which I'm not going to really dive into the weeds of. There's no point in pulling up the hood of this car and explaining it, but just know tick manipulation is akin to actual inhumane torture of the human body and soul. They probably wouldn't even subject prisoners in Guantanamo Bay to this level of agony, so I didn't do a whole lot.
Bro, Penguin Zero is second to none when it comes to quips, bro. I don't know how he has so many like quips and like one-liners in his back pocket. It's just second to none. It's still astonishing how he manages to just squeak out 2 videos a day while also like streaming for a few hours. It's crazy. Okay, yeah, so it's doing the thing where randomly one quarter becomes silent for no reason. And look, now that I'm focused, I'm gonna get it for sure. And there we go. Alright. Just randomly happens. Just completely impossible to pass. Just completely impossible to pass for no reason.
He did what everyone said was impossible.
For no reason.
Fucking maxed in RuneScape like a month before they released a new skill, so he had to do it all over again and felt the pain all anew. But for that one brief, fleeting moment...
Okay, why is this silent now? Why is this impossible?
We're maxed.
Okay, yeah, it's just impossible now. Okay, just became impossible.
We're fucking maxed.
Oh, you can't see the... Dang it.
It's finally done.
Alright, there we go.
Finally over.
You should have said that you can see the second monitor, bro.
Now I can
Okay.
play the game.
Oh, that's why I have to have the kinks. Alright.
How many hours? 4,000 what? 156 days and 22 hours. How many? 4,000 something?
Wait, why did it go out? Okay.
What's the resub, Olgerty? In the bits, verb. Jesus Christ. What a journey. What a journey. Here, you can have the expeditious bracelets that made it all possible at the end. Thanks for the nuts. Yeah, this is probably
You say
my
thanks for the
biggest
nuts?
gaming-related achievement ever. Prior to this, it was the 6 move made on XQC in the tournament. This trumps it. This is literally 17 years.
How could he forget about Mr. Krabs overdoses on ketamine?
This is my
Come on now.
3rd or 4th account. I don't remember. At least 3rd. I think
Clearly that's number 1, getting the record there. It's obviously number 1.
It's been so long. In the
Surpassing
making, man.
anything.
People said I wouldn't do it.
Everyone
People
knows
said I
that.
couldn't do it. Who's laughing now? Not me, because I probably
Holy
couldn't.
simulation? What do you mean holy simulation?
4,000 hours ain't exactly nothing. It just feels so good to be done. You don't know how many nights I stayed up till 6 fucking a.m. just researching efficiency methods for skills I hated, even though I knew there was no new answers. Like for agility in particular, I kept looking for other means that wasn't just doing the goddamn hallowed sepulture or any of the rooftop agility courses.
Yep.
It's just
Suddenly
so
becomes
good.
silent. Did it first try immediately with no difficulty.
Oh
Suddenly
my god. And I
becomes
used,
completely silent.
Not having to be on OSRS mobile, constantly fucking AFK grinding something is so nice. Don't have to worry about that anymore thanks to the ale. It's done! Yes! Oh, and the wise old man said...
Alright, that's pretty good.
Sorry about
Where was that from though? Alright, whatever. Alright, 40. So
all of Gillinois coming out to say congrats. Okay, thanks guys. Thanks guys.
Bro, RuneScape just looks like a bad game. I don't know. I guess
You might be asking yourself,
objectively
what's the
Minecraft
point
does look a
of
bad
getting
game.
99 in every skill? What do you get for it? And the answer is going to be different for everyone that you ask.
Don't worry about it.
In the game,
Okay.
the only thing you get is a max cape, which is what you saw me purchase.
Bleeding
there.
for an
It just gives you teleports and a couple of other bonuses. Like, it's a really good item, but it's not required. However, you receive something far more important when you max in RuneScape. You receive inner peace. You reach this spiritual nirvana. Throughout the journey of RuneScape, I've compared the maxing of my account to that scene from Fairly Odd Parents where Timmy and his dad were going up the escalator, and Timmy says, "When do we get to the ride?" And the dad says, "This is the ride." That's RuneScape skilling in a nutshell. The skilling
Like, how does he just have so many random quips? Like, how does he even know that from Fairly Odd Parents? Like, he just has all these things he can just pull out of his back pocket at any given moment.
It's about
It's
as much
truly
fun
second to
as
none.
watching a plant go through photosynthesis.
Truly.
Like, it is
And the game looks
horrifically
terrible too,
fun to train most
RuneScape.
of
Like,
the
it looks
skills in
like
the game.
World of
People
Warcraft,
who
but somehow
I do it
worse.
Because there's always that light at the end of the tunnel. The big number is
Yep.
going up, and the number goes higher. And it tickles some primitive portion of the human brain that makes it so you can't stop. Like, when the beauty of maxing in RuneScape isn't so much that you feel proud of the accomplishment, it's that you feel happy that you're done. Like, it feels like a prisoner being released and getting their freedom back, and now you get to breathe in fresh air again without being encumbered with the thoughts of grinding skills in RuneScape. At least that's, I'm just speaking for myself. There's a phrase that I've used a lot and everyone's used a lot where it's about the journey and not the destination. In RuneScape, that's a load of fucking baloney. That's a whole bunch of dirty barnacles because it is very much just about...
I know he likes that. He likes that quip a lot. Dirty barnacles and horseradish. That's like,
was miserable
he really
doing
likes
most
that.
of these skills for maxing my account. But this really proved as a test of endurance for myself, like my mental fortitude. If I could fully commit and bang this shit out, I would feel amazing for it, and I do. I'm very happy that I've done this and challenged myself to actually accomplish something that I've wanted for so long. And believe it or not, there are people that actually genuinely do love skilling. Like, everything I'm talking about negatively here, people talk about positively. It's different.
Oh, this level PMO, bro.
How anyone can find things like fucking rune crafting or mining and agility fun. Those things I feel like are just objectively evil, and the human race wasn't ready for that kind of play. But, you know, to each their own. One thing I would like to highlight is...
And he's doing all this having to pay a monthly subscription.
That I completed the game or even completed...
Unless someone just lied to me. Wade just lied to me.
Million XP, but there's actually a level going full fucking Insano style that's above that. Those skills max out at 99, but their XP continues. It goes all the way up to 200 million XP before you can no longer gather XP in a given skill. Meaning, in each of the 23 skills, you can get 200 million XP and still be 99. So there are some people, God's champions, that have got 200 million XP in every skill in the game. There's not many of them. There's less of them than there are fucking Avengers in Marvel. But there are some that have done it. And keep in mind, that's like a 20,000 hour journey. Across all 3 or 4 of my RuneScape accounts in the last 17 years, I've probably tickled just north of 10,000 hours. Maybe.
That's diabolical.
However, this group of people that do 200 million in every skill is beyond 20,000. It's on a whole different ball field. It's crazy. And nothing but respect.
There's a 0% chance that any of them weigh less than 321 pounds.
Just maxing the account at 13 mil per skill. It took a lot of spit and elbows.
Zero.
We finally muscled our way to the finish line here 17 years later. Like I said, it did take me about 10,000 hours of total play.
Not still monthly, but you can use in-game currency to buy
and that's a number that probably sticks out
a subscription if you are rich enough. Oh. 15 mil gold. I don't know how much that is. I don't have the reference point.
I guess the only thing that I've mastered across the 10,000 hours I spent grinding for this is self-control.
How loud is my voice compared to the video? Like, does my voice drown out the video? Does the video drown out my voice? Is it hard to differentiate the two? Is it like...
I did master a skill of persistence, so, you know, it doesn't feel worthless. Like, I don't feel like I wasted all of these hours doing it. I'm happy that I did. So, a lot of people are asking what's next now that I finished the fucking 4,000, 10,000 hour tutorial here of maxing the account. What am I going to do now? Am I going to quit RuneScape? And the answer is absolutely not. I plan on finally doing what I enjoy in the game, which is bossing and raids. And then there's also, of course, the Inferno. Inferno being like the hardest PvM challenge the game offers currently. Solo challenge the game offers currently. So I do want to learn the Inferno to get the Infernal Cape. So I do have more goals in the game that I will be pursuing.
Interesting that capes matter in this game.
Skill coming to the game for the first time in a long, long time. So I'm going to have to max that pretty soon in order to...
It's like Minecraft, you know, Faye's in there. Faye knows all too well just the...
I'm just very happy to finally be done maxing.
Man, if you have a cape, man, Java cape versus Optifine cape, it's... So many layers to capes, man. Voice is a lot louder than the vid. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's what I want. That's what I want. It's just nice background, you know. It's just like how like Giancarlo was listening. Honestly, wait. Why can't I see my cursor? For no reason. Oh, it's just not moving. Why is it locked? Why is the cursor locked? Oh my gosh, bro. So annoying, bro. Okay, now it magically worked again. Alright. Let's see, you can do another whatever podcast, brain rot. Yeah, why not? Whatever.
And we have to go right into this question. Stifler, ask everyone to rate their looks on a scale of 1 to 10. You can't pick
I wonder where this is gonna go.
Scale of 1 to 10. Starting with you.
I wonder where this could possibly go.
Weird. I don't want to do that for a man.
Wait, hold
Weird,
on.
yeah.
Yep, here we go. Let the carnival begin. Let the carnival begin. Also, I never even looked. Is that the guy from? Is that the guy from Transformers? Isn't that the guy from Transformers? Is it not? Is that not him?
Dang. I don't think I've ever seen a
Feel your point where anyone else would quit, and you're not gonna
We're
stop
gonna go
there.
do something.
No, what are you waiting for? Let me get it again, guys. Do it.
I'm trying to kiss the
Do it. Yes, you can.
All right, bro. This guy's dragging it. Why is he playing the entire video, bro? That's dragging it, bro.
weird. It's weird. Yeah, I was trying.
All right, so the voices all louder in the video. Is the
A little angry. I was trying to give him a smooch.
okay? So the voices all louder in the video. Is the can you hear the video? Like, can you still hear the video?
Go ahead, answer the question.
I'm not gonna rate myself. Like, it's okay. I'll go. I was gonna say myself and every other woman in this room is a 10.
Wait, you can't. Hold on. You gotta rate yourself. You can't just not do the question.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, you can't just not answer the question.
Well, I don't want to be rated. I'll rate myself.
Yeah, you. That's.
Let the
question.
carnival begin.
How about someone else?
Number's gonna harp on this for 35 minutes.
Go ahead.
I say I'm a 10, and everyone else is a 10 in here.
Everyone else is a 10?
Yeah, to me, in my eyes, yes.
Even the guys?
Yes.
See.
Okay, so 10 and everybody's a 10. Okay, what about you?
Kind of quiet though, especially
9? Is everybody a 9?
especially when you talk over. Well, I want it to be pretty quiet.
But you're
Let me just
everyone's a 10,
listen.
but you're a 9.
Let me just listen.
I'm because of some medication I'm on. I'm just having a little acne. When that goes away, I will be at 10 again.
What did you rate yourself last time? Was
9.
It was still a 9? Okay. But once you're done with the medication, what are you taking now? What's the acne medication called?
Accutane?
Are you on Accutane?
No, I'm on very strong antibiotics because it's due to other medications.
No, let's chill. Let's chill.
I'm
Oh, it's not muted. Wait, is it muted?
So you would be a 10.
Is it
I have the
muted?
best face scrub if you want me to just give it to you after. Just
I don't think that's going to help.
Alright.
But,
no, I can.
Hold on. Okay, I have to check if that's muted because like it started having a malfunction. Okay, good. All right. I think I felt like those levels. I don't want it to drown out my voice type beat.
Once you're done with the medication, you'll be a 10.
If it goes away, yeah.
If your acne was cleared up right now, you would be a 10.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I think like a 6 or a 7. 6.5.
You can't pick 7 though. So 6.5?
Oh yeah, okay. I'll just,
Okay, we'll
I'll just do 6.
Yeah,
I'll
6.
just
Why can't you pick 7,
Oh,
bro?
okay. All right. What about you?
It's like these are like entertaining, but it's like
5 or 6.
it's like you can tell that they're still like fishing. They're like fishing for a debate, which I mean you can understand because that's what gets the clips and that's what ultimately grows the podcast. But like sometimes it's just like he's just like fishing for a debate,
Gotta get aura points for the accent. I know that's not what we're counting.
just like
A lot of competition.
meticulously crafting the question in such a way to where it's like you have to like yeah it's just it's I mean it's entertaining though, like you can't deny it. It's entertaining.
Yeah.
You can't deny it.
When I'm at the gym, I'm like a 5. If I'm
Where,
on stage,
you're
I'm like
from, you're Armenian, if I recall? Or
I'm half
My
Armenian.
gosh,
A little bit.
this part is so bad.
what's that country that is like... it's,
Pull up a map.
damn, what's it
Pull up a map. Can we do the
My
windows?
gosh, bro.
You're in...
Oh, that just leaves me in an impossible silent situation.
There's this country that's, I think it's a little west of Romania, but it's still, it's not a Russian territory, but fuck, why is it evading me?
Czech,
No, it's
Hungary, Bulgaria.
it's allied with Russia.
Literally pull up a map.
No, not Serbia.
Oh, there we go.
And
Somebody in the chat is gonna help me here. Somebody in the chat, I know, it's,
Belarus?
no, not Belarus, it's Moldova. I think it's,
Oh my
is it Moldova?
gosh. All right,
Is it Moldova? It's not, I'm not thinking of Belarus.
40 to 60. If I can do 40 to
I
60,
think it's Transnistria.
then I'll have the level
I
in
think
3 runs, and I think that'll be a decent place to try and start from 0. But I want to get more consistent at this part because this part is going to be a choke point, bro.
That thing, Nick. Moldova.
So I've done 6,200, and I got 40%.
West of Ukraine.
So
Okay, yeah, so
I
Moldova,
think I got like
Moldova.
49
I
to.
meant to say between Ukraine, west of Ukraine, to Between Romania, Ukraine, Moldova, I believe it's allied with Russia. So you're in Moldova. Very beautiful women in Moldova. What do you rate yourself there?
Oh my gosh. That
I don't know.
part.
I could be a 6.
I hate that part, bro.
I could be a 10 in another one.
So what do you just rate yourself in the U.S. then?
Oh my god.
In California?
8.
Mm-hmm. And then what about you?
I wouldn't rate myself.
Into the mic.
I wouldn't rate myself. I'm just a person. I don't know.
I'm just a person.
I don't want to do My drummer said I'm a 4.
You gotta answer the question. You could just answer the question.
Oh, drummer.
Oh wait, I forgot to put on the.
I don't know. I don't have an answer.
Okay, so when you look in the mirror, do you think like, wow, I'm really beautiful?
Sometimes. Depends.
And other days you don't.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Back and
some
forth.
days you're more attractive than other days. So if we applied that precise dynamic to a rating scale,
That means you can't be a 10. I guarantee
Zero.
it.
but a 0 being like your worst day ever, you felt like shit, you were sick, whatever,
Yeah.
massive breakouts, whatever it is. 10, like you just feel the best. Your skin is vibrant, no breakouts, etc. Your makeup's perfect, blah 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 blah. Hair's perfect, just got a haircut, whatever it is.
I don't know. I don't like to put a number on it. Like, I don't know what.
You will not let this go.
Put a number on men.
On what?
On men. That guy's a 5, he's a 7, that guy's a 9.
He will not let this go.
Not really.
Not really?
What
So
is
then are you able to acknowledge that there are differentials between physical appearance?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Some people are better looking than others.
No, depends. Like,
What?
I mean, I don't know because I don't really care that much.
You don't care that
Don't
much.
know.
No, not necessarily. I care about like how a person is and like how they treat you. How they treat you, yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
that's-
thank you for your politically correct answer. Give us the real answer.
Well, no, that is correct. I believe it.
He is
Especially
not
if
letting
you
this
have
go.
Say that.
But
They
you
have
know-
negative experiences.
He
with
is
being
not
inside
letting this go.
versus ugly
No,
men.
I'm saying if
She's had great experiences with ugly men, terrible experience. Like
No,
what?
I'm saying if she had trauma before, she might find comfort in someone that treats her very well, no matter how they look.
That's what I am doing now. Like now
Wouldn't it
I don't
be
settle for
better
one, but
to
like
be
I
in a
find people
relationship?
that make me feel happy.
Okay, so to your point, wouldn't it be better to be in a relationship with someone who's good looking who treats you well versus someone who's ugly who treats you well?
Of course, yeah. Fully.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the same way.
He is
She said
not letting this go.
She would forego all red flags if the guy was hot.
Yeah. Well, I told you that
Under
now.
absolutely no circumstance will Burr let this go.
That's why that's
And now they have Andrew Wilson there, so it's cooked.
Before I have Andrew introduce himself here, so I would like to get an answer if you can.
He is not letting this go.
I mean,
Zero. I don't want to say anything. I'm not gonna. Because what are we gonna say here?
Do you think people are gonna judge you?
I
you
don't
could.
like that.
Do you
Weird to me.
do you think you're 10?
No, I
So-
don't think I'm. I think I'm a human being. I wouldn't.
I
rate
think I'm a
myself.
human being.
I'm just a person. I don't like
Would you-
to think
would
of it
you-
like that. We're all.
Would you date a guy shorter than you?
Yeah.
Growl Zulu gonekid $200. Girl in red was a 6 until she dove into a pool of bad faith. Now she's a 4.
Well, hold on. So
Least
I
cringe
asked you
whatever
a question
podcast.
much
Super
earlier
chat.
in our show. And I said, have you ever seen this phenomenon of really
Least
good-looking
cringe
women
whatever
dating
podcast.
big
Super
guys?
chat.
So, based off of your answers to this question, you all said yes to this answer. So that means that not only are you able to make determinations as to women's physical beauty, you're also able to make determinations as to men's
Alright,
physical
how long has this
appearance.
been?
Because in order for
29,
you to be able to
okay, so
categorize
probably
a given woman
close to
as
the quota,
more
probably like 5 more
attractive
minutes. It's tough.
to a mid guy, you've just made a value judgment. So this idea that you can't rate yourself, you actually did just do the rating when I asked you that question. You said, okay, the question I asked like an hour ago was, are you aware of this phenomenon
He's
where really
not
good
letting this go.
girls date mid guys? And you all said yes. So that means all the women here are capable.
There's
of making
absolutely
value
no
determinations
circumstance
and
where Bro's letting this
judgments
go.
based off of physical appearance.
Yeah, but I'm not putting a
all
number on
the
it.
other girls, what do you mean a number?
Like a rate, like that just feels weird to me.
Why?
Is it not? Did we like put a number?
There's absolutely no circumstance, bro.
We knew what it was expecting.
Would you date a guy with a micro penis?
I have. Been there, done that.
Would you prefer to date a man with a certain penis size?
It really, honestly,
No.
the penis doesn't matter to me. She knows I don't really.
I don't care about that either. As long as I'm able to sit here and say that I'll sleep with a woman and they don't have a penis, then like obviously I'm down to sleep with a guy that doesn't have like that's not packing huge. I mean, there's other ways around that. There's other ways for satisfaction. Like you can
Other ways around that.
wear
I can't,
dicks
bro.
that Amber just told me about it in the car on the way here.
I
know that
can't.
existed. That's pretty crazy.
Oh yeah, you tell them that.
Or there's toys.
There's like a, you put a sleeve on it.
Like there's
Other ways
to pleasure your
around
partner than
that.
just penetration. In fact, most women don't even come from
Why would you
penetration.
need the sleeve if it doesn't matter?
If it doesn't matter, well, it doesn't matter to certain people, but the feeling, you still feel things.
Sometimes it vibrates.
To the girl, there's still a feeling. So the sleeve, I'm assuming, is something that would go over
Yeah,
the
like it's
member.
like a rubber thing. It has like little like spikes and stuff on it. Like it has like texture, so like
Spikes?
If you put it on, it'll feel like I don't know.
Bro,
It will
what are
feel
these
good for the
people
girl, but the man
doing,
won't
bro?
feel anything.
Spikes is crazy.
I was with
I'm
the
not.
guy who used that.
I'm pretty sure I have a good understanding of
Spikes
what you're
is
talking about here,
insane.
Sometimes it
Unless
vibrates.
I'm misunderstanding. How? Show me the thickness of the
Like
sleeve.
the sleeves, like you know.
No, the thickness of the sleeve.
They're like thin. They're like little. It's like
Compared to a condom, what is the
probably a little
thickness?
thicker. Than
Why is Rosa white? Why is
So the man essentially can't feel anything.
He can't feel the inside of a woman's inside, but like
Right.
the woman also cannot feel
Okay.
him inside either. So it's
but
like
why,
it's kind
if
of the same
if
thing.
the
It's
size
just
doesn't
toys.
matter, why? If it does nothing for the man, it would be for the woman's pleasure, correct?
Well, that's different from
It's
looks,
something for
though.
a man. It vibrates.
That's different
Oh,
from
yeah.
looks.
Vibration
Whatever
is
he's talking about, that's
terrible
different from
sensation
looks.
For men, but okay.
Not all the time. I know plenty of guys that like
Yeah.
vibration,
Yeah.
especially on the bottom.
No, it's
I work at a sex shop.
Distracting.
yeah, they
God
buy it for
believe-
their girl.
No, they buy it for
their girl.
themselves.
No.
I have an OnlyFans and I've literally had men send me videos of them using vibrators.
Yeah.
They,
How?
They're
Yeah.
How?
Fucking
on their
booty
actual
holes?
no on
Man,
their
oh,
that
let me
too,
just put a
but on their
vibrator on my
genitalia.
penis, which does nothing.
On their
Uh,
balls.
yeah.
On the balls, it does.
Bro, you guys
Yeah,
are
it does.
ridiculous.
I'm just saying. I'm
Okay,
not saying
here,
all men like
For
it.
the
I'm just
sake of
saying some
moving
do.
the show along, can you just give us an answer? Like that's good faith.
Zero. I don't know what an answer. Why do I have to?
So you're
number my
rating yourself as
you're
zero.
among the lowest
Answer.
percentile, like you're the among the ugliest.
He is
cohort of
absolutely
population.
not letting this go.
Yeah, but I don't want-
myself a number.
I don't want the sure answer.
I don't want the sure, I want the yes.
Thinking about this, this is yeah, this is my answer. That's good faith.
9. Okay, we'll say 9.
No, I don't want you to just say 9 because she just told you.
Bro's
to say
not
9.
satisfied with anything,
How-
bro.
What is your what is
It just gets to a point, man. You just gotta let it go, man.
Would you fuck yourself?
You just gotta let it go,
you
man.
do a rating?
What did you say?
If she met someone who looked like her, would she be attracted to her?
Gosh.
That's how I rate myself.
But it's based on your self-esteem then.
Because all self-rating
That's
is
just
based
rating
on
your confidence more
self-esteem.
than rating your looks. That's just rating your
Well,
confidence in
no,
yourself.
okay. If I was walking by, someone who looks like me, I would turn my head around and be like, damn, like I would. Well, no, I would say like, oh my God, I love your dress, I love your hair, and like, let's start a conversation.
Who's saying that?
Just answer the question so we can move
Oh.
things along.
I did.
You said I refuse to answer
I
the
said
question.
0. I said 9. I gave answers.
Okay,
You just don't want to accept those.
so if somebody asks me a question, Brian, how much money do you make? And I say I make $1 gazillion. That's not an answer to
I
their
hope you
question.
answered.
That's a crazy false equivalent. He does that a lot of crazy false equivalencies.
The point I'm trying to make is if
But
I answer $1 gazillion, that doesn't answer their question. And clearly your own self-assessment of yourself is not a 0. Okay, say to me then, I am among the ugliest women. Just say you're ugly then.
Why? She's not ugly.
A 0, what is a 0?
Well, she also gave you a 9. I think she's just not comfortable answering because she doesn't want to.
come on. All right, good. 40 to 65. Good.
She
Good.
actually is cocky as hell. What does it matter what the perception is?
Good. 40 to 65. All right. Whew. $40 to 65. All right. Good. 40 to 65. Okay. I think I'm pretty close to like trying to start from 0. I think. I'll try 0 for like 10 minutes and just see what happens. Try 0 for 10 minutes.
Do you feel comfortable?
Bro,
I don't.
Why don't we just go to somebody who would answer it?
Well, everyone knows that.
He is not letting this go.
No. Hold on. I'm not gonna allow her to weasel out.
I'm not gonna allow her to weasel out.
Derail the conversation.
Can I ask a question?
Oh my gosh,
We're not
bro.
moving on until you answer the question.
We're not moving on.
Well, I'm gonna ask.
Alright, he's gonna
No, you're not gonna ask a question. We're gonna sit here in silence until she answers.
sit here in silence. See? Cause pride's gonna be the death of you and me and you and me and you and you and me. Pride.
Can I perhaps offer a slightly different variation? My name's Andrew, by the way. Pleasure to meet you. So to the gal in the, I don't know, I think red dress. I'm not sure. From my perspective, we'll just say red dress. If you do agree that there are things like beauty pageants, right?
Superficial.
Yeah.
Or can fully hear. But
Yeah, but you do agree that they exist.
Yeah, they exist.
Yeah, you gotta speak into the mic or I can't hear you.
Yeah, they exist.
fully heard.
Okay, great. So, at a beauty pageant, what are the types of things you think that are judged?
I don't know. I've never been to one.
You've never seen a beauty pageant? Well, if you just had to
Not
guess.
really. I mean, I don't know. They do like the little rating signs stuff. It's
Yeah.
rating on little girls, which is a weird, whole nother.
Yeah, all right, yeah, I get it, but that's not the conversation that we're having.
Okay.
And no, you can have beauty pageants with 25.
They are not letting this go. I'm actually curious how far this went until that she either just give an answer. At this point, it's just a battle of pride. At this point, neither side wants to be the one to lose.
Say that you had 1,000 people who were holding up those little signs, and you were in the beauty pageant. What do you think most of the signs would say?
I don't know, because I don't know what other people think about me. You're talking to her like she's a little kid. Come on.
I totally understand that you don't know what other people think about you. There's no way for you to know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to
I think
guess.
you make an educated guess as to what you think.
That guess will not happen. This conversation will happen for 25 minutes until the host decides to step in.
Somewhere around 4. That's just a guess, though.
For himself? For
Yeah,
yourself?
for me.
Okay.
Oh, can read everyone at 3 though. They're not.
I don't know. The same question. She's not gonna answer.
It's not the same question. I'm not asking her to rate herself. So that would be the opposite of the rate yourself
So you're
question.
saying what
That would be
other
asking
people
if other people were rating you.
This is oh my gosh. I don't even want to know how long this video could possibly be.
Kind of in-depth
I mean, it
censoring.
probably range. Depends on like someone's
Probably
personal,
range,
like,
yep.
I'm
gonna say bring up the average.
Because you just won't speak in the mic. What you should do is tilt the top of it, tilt it up towards your mouth.
How he
There you go, and
feels.
then speak right into it, because that's how the audience and me hear you.
Okay, yeah.
How he
I
feels.
don't know. I just wouldn't rate myself. I don't know. Why is it like? She's
Well,
saying
you're not
it's a
rating.
perception
You're not
thing.
rating yourself though.
Oh, well, if someone else were to, I don't know. How would I? I just rated you. I rated you. She rated me a 9.
Hold on. Allow him to have his conversation.
Oh my gosh, he's been absolutely under no circumstances bro letting this go, bro.
Crowds would rate you.
In a crowd full of people, I couldn't say what they would rate.
You kind of just sound like you're asking a question like a cop would ask you if you're drunk in a bunch of different ways just to get you to admit guilt. It's like you're asking her to assume what
Your
other
buns
people
give
would
up.
rate her.
Hey,
based
I
on
have
her
level in 3
rating of
runs.
herself, damn near. Like, it's the
I have
same
41,
question,
I have 40 to
just
65, and I have
reversed
60 to
in a different way to
100.
try and get her to answer it,
So,
you know what I mean? It's like if a cop
Also,
asks you
No,
how
I
many
don't know what
drinks
you mean.
Faye, do you think I should try and get it in 2 runs? Do you think I should try and get the thing in 2 runs? Or should I just try to go from 0, you think? Now that I have in 3. Or do you think I should try and get in 2
There's
runs?
Completely different
What do you
questions.
think?
So, for instance, if
Well,
you said
it's
Andrew,
because of your own
if you-
narrative in
no,
your head.
I'll explain. If you said Andrew, what do you rate yourself? I could say, oh, I rate myself a 2 or a 3 or a 4 or a 10. I could say any of those things. However, my answer may drastically change if you said there was 1,000 women with signs rating you. What do you think they would rate you? Not only is this not the same question, but it could have 2 totally different answers.
Well, if you're asking a completely different question than Brian's asking, then what's the point of her answering it?
Am I not allowed to ask a different question than Brian's asking?
But he's harping on the fact that he wants his question answered. So if you're asking,
Yeah, I
What?
understand. I'm asking a totally different question. My purpose at this point is just
21 to 100 on Arctic Ice before play attempts from 0. 21 to 100.
question which is asked. So you do understand that
21 to 100.
obfuscating away from answering a question, which is fine, or answering away from the spirit of a question.
Yes, that's
Like,
what I
for
always
instance,
do.
malicious compliance. If I were to say
Why is he
something
always
to you
debating
like,
OF models
"Okay,
on
you had
random
that Coke,"
women?
and you said no because it's a Pepsi.
That's just what he.
not
That's just his
actually
specialty,
going
man.
With the spirit of the request, right? That would be what's
I
called
got
malicious
2100,
compliance.
21 to 100.
So I'm just curious if you'll answer any questions.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I should do 50.
Yeah. So
I
can
give
you answer to mine?
I already said 0 and I said 9.
Maybe I could do 40.
I don't know.
That's 2 totally different answers.
Because I don't want to rate
Okay,
myself.
next quota, I'll try to do like 40 to 100 or something,
So,
or
I don't just, like, say, like, oh,
yeah, next quota.
that's just weird.
Next quota I'll do 40 or like 50 to 100.
No, I
But this
get it.
quota, I'll just start from 0.
I mean, if she's not,
No, I don't think it's weird. I think that what's trying to be determined here, so that you understand the spirit of why this is asked. Wouldn't you consider that there are people who have narcissistic tendencies? Then if they did have narcissistic tendencies, one such tendency would be that you had misplaced confidence in yourself that did not actually map onto reality. That would be a good trait of determining a narcissist. So you just kind of wonder if you're moving into this idea that there could be potentially female narcissism, and they gave you these.
Alright, I don't know where he's diving into now.
A self-rating or how they
I honestly kind of like 20 Death Pass 65. I honestly like wonder.
enough that there could be some merit.
I honestly wonder like what.
Experiencing narcissism in that.
I honestly agree with
yeah,
them
so if you think
in the terms that
the
she should just answer the question at
point
this
of the
point.
question is to
But like,
extinguish
just gets
whether
to
or
a
not
point.
woman has, unnecessary
I should have beaten it. I'm just
confidence, or however
unlucky.
you put it, sorry, I'm not
Oh yeah, you
quoting
haven't beaten it yet. I
directly, but
forgot.
However you put it, if it's to counteract
Stuff.
if there's a narcissistic woman in the room and has like irrational confidence that doesn't base up or doesn't match up with reality, if her not answering does that show that she's not a narcissist? If she doesn't feel
Yeah, I think it does, and I can kind of give you my reasoning why. So I think that if you were to avoid a simple question, when it's very clear, at least to the onlookers, that you do have some kind of answer to it, you just don't want to actually give it because you're afraid of the repercussions.
You're afraid of the
what people
repercussions,
might
yeah.
think about you if you told them.
Now he's attacking her pride. You're afraid of the repercussions. It's a battle of pride at this point.
I think
Really
that
light
if
versus
that is
Elder.
the case, then yeah, I think that would allude to some kind of large ego.
Large ego?
Perhaps what I would consider
What?
female narcissistic.
Narcissistic?
Because
No, that's
that
crazy.
question is just very odd to me.
That's
See,
crazy.
what's weird to me.
I think if you were here from the beginning of the show, you would know she's not a narcissist. It comes
No,
from
she's definitely not a
quite the
narcissist, bro.
opposite. So you can't like judge people right off the bat.
What place does her
comes from-
refusal come from?
It could be a place from low confidence, some insecurity, how she's perceived by others, what it may make her look like to others.
They're calling her a
It comes
narcissist
from a
now.
place of fear.
They're calling her a narcissist now, bro. They're using any gimmick, any
So,
gizmo and gadget to get her to say something, bro.
possibilities, I agree. But I think that the way a person would answer such a question would show us which of those possibilities is more aligned with, wouldn't you?
She literally just said that she could either be a 0 and she's fine accepting a 0, or she's fine accepting a 9. She doesn't care about rating herself.
Yeah, I just
It doesn't
Yeah,
make her
well,
a
no,
narcissist or
Yeah, I don't really understand what that has to do with what my question just was. Depending on how a person would answer such a question, it could give you some insight into how it is that their mentality actually is when it's mapped onto reality. So if you're just saying, well, I avoid the question by saying it could be any of these things, we all know that it could be any of these things. Nobody disputes it could be any of these things. It could be 0, and it could be 10, it could be 8, it could be 7.5, it could be 6.6, it could be any variation thereof. We just want to hear which one it is.
well, I didn't have an answer.
You don't have to answer, that's true.
Would you date a guy who's broke?
Yeah, I have. I'm financially supported
Okay,
man.
you have. Would you prefer to to date a man who has money.
Yeah, but
Isn't that a numerical value judgment? You're judging a man.
That's way different than looks.
not really because I don't judge
He's like the equivalencies he makes are like kind of wacky. That's way different than looks.
I dated a guy who had not even a bank
You,
account.
yes, you. Cool. You could have been 18 and you were dating a guy who was your age and he didn't have money.
No, I witnessed her dating a guy who
You
didn't have a job.
used to date. You dating somebody in the past.
He's getting
has no
so.
bearing on your
He just needs
preferences.
to like. He just needs to. I mean, it gets to a point. It's literally battle of pride. Literally. L versus light, bro. It's just not. She's not gonna let it
Can
go,
I
bro.
say something about this argument? 'Cause it's always
Last
brought
possible
up
click
by
to die
some
before
people,
free ending.
And those guys
Oh, yeah.
that have money, that are very rich, they're adult men, they choose to be with women. They are not idiots. They probably realize why those women are there, and they choose to be with them. So there's something in
What
those.
does that have to do with?
Because it kind of makes, oh, she's a gold.
She's not gonna let it go,
That's
bro.
not what I'm implying at all.
Not gonna let it go, bro.
No, the point I'm trying to make is you have an objection to this numerical value judgment, but right, but a corresponding value judgment would be choosing to.
wrong with it, honestly. I just thought that was crazy to ask, even like you like put a number on yourself.
Are you saying a guy, if I've
But
had
you okay? There. When I asked you the
This
question
is not
about,
going anywhere.
Have you seen really attractive women dating men who are mid? You are doing a categorization.
And there we go. Oh my
Ordering. This
gosh.
person is
Alright.
more attractive than this person.
Alright.
There's people that have
Also, Faye, I've seen a mod that people use where they have a thing where you can go from like start pause to start pause. Like you can go from start position to start position with like a button instead of you having to like go there manually with practice mode or go out to another level. Like what is that a mod? Because I want to know what that is because I saw Doggy do it once. Like if you like on Doggy's grief streams, he has a thing where he can like where he can like, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's position switch and mega hack. Oh, really? How's we not used it yet? No, yeah, I usually just try to get there in practice mode. Wait, position switch. Start pause switcher. Okay. Oh, okay. So how do you? Been a thing since we were in 8th grade. Okay, so how do? Okay, how he feels. Okay, but now how do you like? How do you like? Go from place to place. How do you go from start pause to start pause? You have to set it yourself. Or well, yeah. How do you go from start pause to start pause? Start pause switcher. Is it like, or is it like, let me see, because I have like one singular copyable. Is it like arrow key, practice mode? Okay, let me like, yeah, how do you go from start pause to start pause? Join call. Okay. I don't feel like dealing with this delay. Alright. And there we go.
Thank the Lord. Alright. Here. Alright, you hear me, bro?
Yeah.
Alright, so your stream is delayed. How do we know this, because your stream is delayed? But so basically how it works is you have you can place multiple start positions in the level, but if there might already be a level called Lucid Chaos Start Position Switcher. There might already be a level of that. And if so, you press Q and E to switch between start positions.
Okay, but you could also do it in like your own level.
Yeah. You can manually set it up in your own level if you have multiple like parts
Okay.
that you do.
Okay.
So you just have to make sure that the start position, you know how a normal session position works. Like you make sure the speed is right, the game mode is right, and everything like that. It might already exist though, but just check.
And absolutely not. Oh wait, never mind. Okay. There's a cast start
Make
pause.
Whoa, wait, check when it was made. Check when it was made. Check when it was made.
How do you see that?
Press the I in the level comments, maybe.
2 years ago.
Yeah. I think that's before 2.2. So you have to make your own. Unless there's another one. If there's another one before like a year ago, then do it because the level got updated from 2.1 to 2.2.
It got updated.
Yeah, because the army's part was absolutely broken when 2.2 came out originally.
Oh.
Like not a single slope worked in his part because he built it terribly.
So he like rebuilt it.
Yeah, and it still buns. So, but it works now. But the gameplay just still buns.
Is it different or is it just like a bug fix?
It's a bug fix. You literally won't be able to pass it.
Oh, okay. Be annoying. 2.2. Found it.
Oh yeah, then just do that.
Winner. All right. And then let me see. Do I have to be in like practice mode?
No, you can be normal mode.
Okay, Q. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna save that as a copy. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
You can add more if you need.
I'm sure I won't need it. Okay. So you really.
Okay, it's 22 stuff.
So you really recommend doing like trying to get in 2 runs? You think?
Yeah, that's what I would do before you start from 0. I mean, if you want the new best, you probably could, but like I wouldn't spend attempts. Like I spend more of my attempts getting a run.
Okay.
I think cognition before I even got to like 40% or 30%, I had 35 going before I even started from like 0 to 0. I think the main reason for that is because the pre-jump was annoying, so I just did the drop.
Yeah. Yeah. This debate is going absolutely nowhere though. I am pretty curious to see how its conclusion though.
You wait. Stop looking.
Bro, what?
No. I was just giving a call out.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Try 50.
Yeah, no problem.
Mess up the robot. Alright, whatever.
Yeah, that 4200. Yeah, you should do that before you start playing.
And that wave part, bro. Goodness. That wave part is just like.
Or you like what's it called? The YouTube short. I did another one. It's at 1,000 right now. It's like slowly going up by like 100 every single time.
Nice.
Some guy that has some guy's helping me with it. Remember the guy I told you that I was the first member in your server or something like that?
Yep. Oh man, see, that's gonna take a while.
He's putting me on the secret.
This is going to take
be
a while.
Yeah, I saw you have like a what's it called? A showcase on your TikTok. It's like no one's buying products from your thing, bro. Has anyone actually bought anything here or not?
I don't think so. I don't even know how to check that. I don't even think it's set up, because I think
what?
Apparently you have to like set up like taxes, and I don't even have like my card put in or anything. I don't even know how to set it up.
That's the I mean drop shipping. That's like the thing. Drop shipping. What's it called? And affiliate link. I don't like people with all that because like that's like.
No. Alright.
Wait, were you playing from 50 or like 42?
It was 42, yeah.
Okay.
wants to die.
Oh, yeah. Break that of the dash. The laid out stream, bro.
So annoying. Alright.
Way less, bro. My hair's actually been growing back at a rapid pace, bro.
Nice.
The wild growth oil mixed with honeydew spray, bro, is actually the most elite combo of all time.
Wait, bro. What element are you using for Kulturoth? Because I know it has weird phases.
Yeah. Well, I fought him before.
The title's not.
No.
The title's not an exaggeration. For 17 years, I've.
When I asked you the question about have you seen really attractive women dating men who are mid, you are doing a categorization. You are doing a rank ordering. This person is more attractive than this person. Perhaps you don't
In general, there's people that have those opinions that someone can.
You gotta tilt your mic down a little bit. Aim the mic straight at you. Here, you guys just take over that from now on. Just fix the mics for people. Okay, so you acknowledging that there are men who can be classed as mid. So instead of using numbers, if we said 10 is perfect,
Called like a guy or someone like a mid like that. Like,
you wouldn't say it to their face. That's not the question.
Also rating
Are there
someone
mid guys?
Also rating someone
No. Hold on. Are there mid guys?
Why is it so delayed now?
I don't know. To someone's perspective, yes. To someone
Now someone for yeah. See, you just gotta move on. You just gotta move on. You just gotta move on.
perspective,
You gotta move on.
Well, from your
You gotta move
perspective,
on.
Are some men less attractive than others?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, well, if that's true, then you have now made a ranked categorization. The same, and that's the same categorization we're asking you.
An actual number, like I would never do
But
that.
you're saying that there are men more attractive than other men. That's just kind of what they're saying.
Yeah, but generalizing, oh, this person's more attractive than this person, and rating yourself is two totally different things.
Well, I don't really see how, really. So it seems to me that you would get the state of whether or not you were attractive from the gaze of other people, not necessarily from yourself. But what standard would you be going off of? So if you can rate other men as being this one's less attractive than this one, I would assume that you could also probably rate females and say that this one's less attractive than this one. And though somehow when it comes to you can't be objective with the standard, that's very strange to me.
Why females definitely not?
Because I love women.
And you think
What?
Men I have had. I don't know.
I mean, you've had bad experiences with women too.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
you date. You find women sexually and romantically appealing, correct?
Yeah.
Right. So, because I've heard this objection, well, I can't rank other women because I'm not attracted to them. But you are attracted to women, so that's not really.
But I wouldn't rank them.
I don't feel like dealing with this delay.
I
It's just.
rank people. That's just really.
But you already did when you say that some men are less attractive than others. You rank them.
It's a categorization. You're creating a hierarchy. You just don't like the words used to describe the hierarchy, but there's a hierarchy nevertheless.
Okay. Are you guys still talking only about looks, or does it some
Yeah, just looks.
Just looks.
Why are you bringing up money then? How much money, guys?
Well,
Exactly. That you should never. No point in bringing up money.
yeah, so that became a
No point in bringing up money.
reason that money was brought up is to say, well, wait, clearly you can make some categorizations when it comes to preferences, what you would rather date or not date. Even if it came to something that wasn't looks, but somehow you forget that looks, you now suddenly can't rank anybody based on looks. Though you then admit that, wait, some men are less attractive than others,
Not that I
which means you're
can, I
rating
just
them by
don't want
looks.
to. Respectfully, that's all it is. I just said I'm not comfortable with rating myself, let alone that someone
Yeah,
else.
that's fine. I was responding to her inquiry, not. I don't give a shit if you rate yourself or not. I think that it's just a waste of time at this point, honestly.
So we have 110 at the table then.
It's just ego. Just ego right now.
So, are you prepared prepared to then say, given the other women's ratings here, you're the only one who said 10. Do you think you're the most attractive girl here?
I actually, when I said I was a 10, I said I believe all the other people in this room are a 10.
Okay. I recall
Including
that.
the guys.
Everybody's a 10.
Including the guys. I didn't say everybody, I said everybody in this room.
But earlier, once again, if I can bring this back up, when I asked the question earlier of, have you ever seen a beautiful woman with a mid guy?
Yes, and I said yes, but I said everybody in this room is a 10, not everybody in general.
That's a good point. It's a good point.
I mean, what percentage of the population would you say is a 10? Looks-wise, for men and
From my perception?
Yeah, what's the percentage of the population that falls into the 10 category?
Maybe, like, that's a hard question, actually. I'd
Yep,
say
see?
under 50%, like 30 to 40% of people are a 10. There's a lot of
30
people
to 40?
So...
Are we saying just based on looks or personality?
This is just looks.
Just based, is it
30 to
is it
40?
looks or is it like body and everything?
The whole package.
I also think
30
it's
to
about, you know,
40?
certain types to someone, I might be their type. And some people see me, they see the tattoos and the hair, and they're like, oh, you know, she's lower than a 10.
30 to 40?
Type of
Yeah.
alternative girl pretty
Okay,
much.
but so I've magically, even though it's a minority of people,
30 to
10s,
40.
I've somehow managed to just wrangle every single person at this table is a 10. Wait, so,
You just have the most beautiful people on this podcast. I'm the most beautiful in the world.
Yeah, I guess I'm just a really good talent coordinator that always gets perfect 10 models.
You should change it to the beautiful podcast instead of the whatever
I
podcast.
probably should.
I agree. You should.
I definitely should. So okay, so everyone's a 10? Not everyone's a 10 though. You said only 20 to, or 30 to 40 to 50% of people are 10s.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, and what's the breakdown for like 9, 8, 7? Because that's a lot. That's a big percentage to be at 10.
I guess.
perfect.
I think
30 to 40?
it comes from confidence. So I think that's
Comes
why I
from
really like
confidence.
10 because that's what I truly believe. And even when I may be like sick or at my lowest, I still think I'm a 10 in that moment because of my mindset.
Can I bring up something that's kind of relevant, but it's a really interesting topic to me?
Well, hold on. Is it related to the rating thing?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, go ahead.
So, it is. So I think, well, in the society we live in now, right?
Yeah.
A lot of how maybe we
my
compare ourselves or
goodness.
how other people how they see you online, right? And how you're perceived on social media and the whole social media thing, right?
Yeah.
So when there's so much AI now,
I think the dust is finally starting to settle in that debate. I think he's realized that
so
they're
for
not going to get an
example,
answer.
some brands, they're hiring a guy to create an AI model. So she's obviously very beautiful. So maybe in like 5 years, all the models online are going to be replaced with AI. So how do you think it's going to change our perception? How we're going to rate ourselves? Like how
did we get here?
Well, because think about
Well,
it.
this is a really good question. It's an interesting question.
No, it definitely is an interesting question.
I think it'll be easier, honestly, if like all the like say you're going through like Amazon and you're looking at like corsets or something like that, or you're looking at articles of clothing, like it's easier to not compare yourself to the models. I'm talking about the
No, but
models
is it going to be
wearing the clothes.
relevant? Is it going to be relevant in the scheme of things?
It's not going to be relevant because the AIs aren't real though. Like you're not going to compare yourself to a fucking robot.
No, I know, but
Your 10 rating.
That's what people always have. That's the
But
sad
I'm
Not
saying
real
why?
either. But we don't live in a world that's real. We live in the world of fucking make-believe. So I wouldn't worry too much about it.
AI is all
I feel like we do.
Okay. So everybody's a 10. All guys are 10. Is there an equal distribution of 10 women and 10 men?
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
I'd say so.
You guys want to be so politically correct.
I'm not trying to be politically correct. This
Sure.
is just how I
Yeah.
am.
It's just like, yeah, I guess I just agree with whatever you're saying, so I can't get into an argument. Okay.
I mean, he's okay. All right. I was waiting for that to end so I could end the quota. All right. Whew. Wow, that was. I mean, that's like how everything goes. That very painful yet painful yet entertaining. For sure. Painful yet quite entertaining. May I add. A bit wacky, a bit brain rot, but alright. Alright, let's see. 105. Okay, so I wanted to try. Okay. Alright. I wanted to try and do a thing where I pretty much tricked Akinator. I just wanted to try and do a thing to see if I could throw off Akinator. If I could do a thing where I would have someone in mind with Akinator, right? I would have someone in mind with Akinator, and then I would pretty much try to lure him in a different direction, to just trick him. But not to the point where I'm just gonna straight up lie, because then there's no point. But to the point where I can trick him. I just want to try that. If I can just trick him, you know what I mean? I just want to try that. I just want to see if I can trick him. So let's see. I just want to see. Hold on, okay, I gotta see.
Ron Talidated.
Alright. Charlie, name a celebrity, bro.
Margot Robbie.
Alright. Margot Robbie. Alright. So let's see. Characters. There's like a 20% chance it's just gonna break, because I remember I tried this a few weeks ago and it just broke for no reason. So we're just gonna try it though. So let's see. Character from Star Wars. No. Have eyes, yeah. Is he real? Okay, yeah. You could some people. Okay, adult man. Okay, no. That immediately knocks off 50%. Your character personally know you. How would that help it? How would that possibly help Akinator? How could that physically help Akinator? Ever. Alright. Personally know you, no. Sing on stage. Hold on now. Let me check. Let me see. Singing in Amsterdam. She did sing in Barbie. That was not. I don't know if that was on stage though. Margot Robbie on singing Amsterdam and Barbie. All right, okay. I'll be at least somewhat good faith. All right. YouTuber. Okay. Well, let me see. Technically, she might have a YouTube channel. Right? Technically, she might have a YouTube channel. Bruh. Okay, I just have to say, the fact Giancarlo you say this is a 3 is absolutely positively diabolical. Like, that's ridiculous. But no, alright. No. TV series. It's a character from a TV series. She doesn't originate from a TV series, so. Adult female. Uh-oh. Alright. Also, Akinator, now that I think about it, what if Akinator literally, like, I never even thought about this. What if Akinator listens to your mic? 100, wait, what if they do that? 100% they could do that. Listen to your mic. 100%. Alright, yes. Often appear without a shirt. Often appear without a shirt. That's a crazy guess, by the way. That's a I can tell exactly what type of like lane they're trying to go through with that. That's crazy. Without a shirt though. I mean, in Wolf of Wall Street, there was definitely, but I'm gonna say often. All right, I'll be good faith. I'll be good faith, but you know what I mean. Have any kids? Okay, let me see. Pretty sure she doesn't have kids. Oh, they do. She does. Huh. Huh. Didn't know that. Alright. Yes. Okay. Live in America, yes. Well, does she? Always hungry. Okay, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Wait. I might have completely messed it up. Hold on. Where does she live? She lives in Los Angeles. Okay, so okay. Alright. Lives in LA. Always hungry. I don't think that's like her thing. Draw sketches. I don't think so. From a fan service, bro. I don't know what it thinks this is. I don't know what type of lane it thinks this is going. I don't know what type of lane this thinks this is going, bro. Nah, bro. Secret agent. No. Wait, okay. I have to be careful now. I gotta be careful now. It's getting close. Alright. It's getting close. Character of dark hair. I mean, hold on. I mean, you could argue that. I mean, this is dark. That's dark. Right? That's not dark, but that's dark, right? You could argue. You could argue that's dark. You could argue that's dark. No, that's dark, right? It's dark. Dark, you know what I mean? It's dark. That's dark. That's dark, right? I mean... Alright, I'll say no, though. Ever been in a movie? Okay. This is... Okay. Alright. Alright, lock in. Alright, also. I forgot to turn that on. Not that it would really change much, but okay. Lock in. Lock in. Been in a movie. Been in a movie. Yes, I mean, yeah. More than 50 years old. Okay. No. A redhead. Oh, no, he's narrowing it down. He's narrowing it down, bro. Actor. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm cooked. Also, wait, I gotta check something. The mic was muted. Alright, restarting. Restarting again for the third time. Alright. ISO speed. We're gonna start with ISO speed. Alright, I'm gonna start with ISO speed. So I'm just gonna put it, you know, once again, not a single soul cares, so I'm just gonna say ISO speed. Alright. ISO speed. Alright, ISO speed, so characters, female, nope. Really existed, yes, ISO speed arguably exists. He seems like he's not real, but I think you could argue he exists. From YouTube, yeah, from YouTube. Gamer, yeah. Known for Minecraft. He's not known for that, but I mean, him and Kai did do a marathon, you know. Him and Kai did do a marathon for Minecraft, and that had 1 trillion views, so... But no. From Bump in the Night. I have no earthly idea what that is. Black, okay. That's gonna narrow it down drastically to, like, 10 people. Literally. To, like, Speed and Dante, like, yeah. Black can play video games. That's gonna drastically narrow it down. It's over. Throw axes. What, do you think this is Kratos? What? Kratos doesn't bark? Bro, just put me out of my misery, bro. We know what it is, bro. No. Associated with Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh my gosh. Alright, bro. Alright, bro. We get it, bro. Is your character fat? Okay, I don't even know why you're still... I don't know why you're still asking. He's just trying to troll me at this point. He's just trying to troll me. He's like, he broke me. He shimmied me with a basketball. He broke me, and he's just watching me on the ground, just waiting for me to get up, like James Harden did. There's no reason to keep asking questions right now. It's over. The jig is up, bro. I don't know why he's still asking questions, bro. It's over, bro. It's over, bro. No, he's not fat. Okay. There's no. What if I said yes? What would he have done? There's no, like, what? His brother Jamal? Wait, and what if his brother? Nah, that's crazy. Nah, that's wrong. That's wrong on them. You know you're cooked when he said, "Does he bark?" Like that. That's when you, like, it was done. It was done. It was done. That's how you know. That's how you know you were cooked. That's how you know. Okay, let me see alerts. Okay, it's completely cooked. That's how you know. Okay. Okay. Alright. 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 Let me try someone else. Who's, I guess, Kai. I could try Kai. XQ. Let me try XQC. Let me try XQC. Let me try XQC. Let me change it. Let me try XQC. Try XQC. Try XQC. And I know quite a bit about XQC. I know quite a bit about XQC. Yeah, let me try XQC. Let me try XQC. Let me try XQC. I don't know why I'm so jolly. XQC is my favorite streamer ever. He's my favorite streamer ever. Might not be objectively the best. He weighs 32 pounds total, and he talks, you know, like he's in 2x speed at all times. But he's my favorite. He's my favorite ever. He's probably live right now. He's a grinder. Well, I don't think he's live as much as he used to be. Apparently, he used to be streaming for 24 hours a day, every day. At one point, he was doing that. At one point, he was. Alright, let's see. Characters. Gender female. Okay, no. Animated, no. Over 1,000 subscribers. I mean, yeah, you could either Twitch or YouTube. Yeah, he has 1,000. Character gamer, absolutely. With speed, that was like questionable. With XUC, yeah, no, there's no even trying to like finesse. I can like, yeah, there's no, yeah, he's a gamer. There's absolutely no way around that. No way around that. Okay, black, nope. Like playing Roblox. I'll say no, but a nerfer. No earthly idea what that means. That's probably known for Minecraft. No. Known for Overwatch. Fortnite. No. American. No, he's Canadian, I believe. Indian. No. Play VR games and English speaking. I mean, technically, you can't understand it at all. Technically, yeah, he does speak English, so technically, if you can call it English, yeah. Sometimes it sounds like ancient language, long ago passed down from generations of Aztecs and Egyptians. Like he's speaking in tongues. But yeah, technically, yeah, XUC does technically speak English, yes. Technically, yeah. Yeah, technically. That's arguable, but have a beard? Absolutely not. Asian. Okay, trying to go with Asian Jeff here, I think, or Stable Ronaldo. British? No, see, it's going down every up. See. All right, I've already cooked myself. This is already cooked because now he said Canadian. Yeah, this is already cooked. This is done. Canadian streamer gamer over 1,000 subscribers. XUC is gonna be the prime suspect. He's literally gonna be the prime suspect. This is like the equivalent of when L tricked Light into killing Lindell Taylor in episode 2 of Death Note. He's automatically become XUC is gonna automatically become the prime suspect. This is like that level of narrowing down. This is cooked. All right, yes, he's Canadian. Show their face a lot. Yeah, I mean, he has a face cam, have glasses. Let me see. Let me capture XQC. You know, I mean, XQC surely has some glasses. Good look. Yeah, see, yeah, he has glasses. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. He's got glasses. Yeah, he's got glasses. Of course he does. Yeah, he has glasses. Yeah. But I think okay, it means that. Okay. Part of TTT. No idea what is that. A lookalike of someone. Okay, it looks like it's actually having a hard time narrowing it down. It's having a hard time. It's having a hard time. It's having a hard time. Okay, I'm gonna say it's actually having a hard time. I'm gonna say no. Cuss a lot. Yeah. Commentator. Okay. I wouldn't say commentator. He's a gamer. I mean, he commentates on stuff. I mean, what would like take it off my track more? Maybe like I would say no. Arabic origins. No. Oh no. Oh gosh. This is cooked. All right, yes. Slam their desk. Oh yeah, this is over. This is over. This is so over. I should have tried to throw it off earlier. Known to slam their desk. Yeah. Dang it. Submitted by El Goblino, bro. What? Alright, yes, okay. Let me try it again. I can do it. I think I can do it. Guess what? Okay, I can do it. I can do it. Let me try it again. Let me try it again. I think I can do it. I just need to know when to throw him off. I just need to know when to throw him off. Alright, characters. I just need to know when to throw him off. Nope, no female. Is your character real? Okay. Yep, he's real. No kids, as far as I know. Famous YouTuber, yeah, it's over a million subs. No, he's not black. Okay, gamer, yeah, okay, there's no denying that. There's no denying that. Does he like playing Roblox? Sure. Sure. He's played Roblox before. Of course he does. Of course he likes playing Roblox. Of course he does. Show their face a lot, yeah. Wear a bunny hood. Nope. Have a beard. Nope. I know it's cycling through a lot of people who thinks it could be. I threw it off right there. But does he like playing Roblox? Sure, he's played Roblox all the time. Does he like playing Roblox? Plays Roblox all the time now. Come on now. Yeah. Pfft. Look at this. Look at this. Come on now. Plays Roblox all the time. Come on now. Live with the mom. Oh no, I couldn't read that. No. No for Minecraft. He speedruns. He speedruns. He speedruns Minecraft. Literally, if you go to his streams, XUC streams. Top clip. Wait, what's this?
Don't let the tears blind you from how low these people stoop when they see an opportunity to strike. Okay, they go as low as possible. She did some thing about like Asmon's mom, I'm pretty sure. She tweeted some shit about me when I was going through my court case and my fake shit over. She piled on. Yo, when she sees a weak target, she strikes as hard as she can.
Also fat is crazy. Also fat is crazy. Alright, that's fine. But if you look at his I guarantee you, last stream, look here. After 3 quectoseconds, I go in, he's going to be speedrunning Minecraft. I guarantee it. Okay, come on. I'm going to look real stupid here if he's not doing that. I'm going to look real stupid. Okay. It looks like this is going to be like the once in a blue moon where he wasn't playing Minecraft. Alright, and of course. Literally the one time. Okay, no. Okay, look. 7 hours. Okay, look. Yep, there we go. Minecraft immediately. And he does this all the time. So yes. Yes. Yeah, he's known for playing Minecraft. Yeah, known for Minecraft gaming. Yeah, speedruns every day. Yeah. Oh, I confused him. I confused him with that one. I confused him with that one. No, he's... I literally broke it. A technical problem has occurred. Please try again. I literally broke it. I think that means I win by default. But no, I want to have the satisfaction of actually stumping him. All right, let me turn off the ad blocker. Maybe that's like the one thing that's okay. All right. Character. Star Wars, no. Have eyes, yep. Real, yep. Adult man, yep. Famous, yep. Black. Gamer, yep. No for Minecraft, yes. Yes. Indian, nope. Bro, they're going to Vicstar 123. I guarantee they're going to Vicstar 123 with that. They swore they 1,000,000% they're going with Vicstar 123. All right. Show their face a lot, yep. Married? No. No, they're trying to go to PewDiePie with that one. Have a beard? No. Trying to go to Keemstar with that one. Bald head? No. Like the color red. Have a bowl cut? Currently, no. Do you have glasses? Sure. Yeah. Okay, whatever. No. Linked with the color blue. Hold on. Look at this. Check this out. Look, I know my XQC stuff now. He's my favorite streamer. Look. Blue. Blue. Whole banner is blue. More than that, though. Go to his kick. Okay, obviously everything is going to be green. But if you go to his kick or Twitch, right? XQC. You go to his Twitch. I'm not.
Oh, what a chat!
I'm not making this up though. You go to his Twitch. But this is blue right here. I mean, he's associated. Well, what was the question? Linked with the color blue? Yeah, sure. Blue right here. That's all blue. And then if you go to his donation page where he makes his money, this is like his money. This is where he's identified with. Look at this page. Blue. All over the place. Blue everywhere. Yes. Yes. Blue. Yes, he's linked with blue. Absolutely. And if, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. 100%. A group in a group of 5. No. Green legs. What? What could they possibly be trying to go with right there? No. Like playing Roblox? Sure. Once again, he's played Roblox. I broke it again. I broke it again. I broke it again. Oh. Okay. Had a bad reputation? Nah, it's pretty good now. It's pretty good now. I can't even lie. Play GTA 5. Yes, 100%. 100%. 100%. Yep. XQC GTA RP. One of the funniest VODs I've ever seen in my life. Him playing GTA RP. Yeah, plays GTA RP all the time. Yep. 100%. GTA 5. Yep, absolutely. Northern Sweden. Pretty sure XT doesn't live in Sweden. I mean, it's asking 23 questions. Wait, isn't that like a name of something? 23 questions? What a coincidence that is. Okay, no, but, live in northern Sweden. No. Pretty sure have a girlfriend or boyfriend. Well, let's see. I think he does. I think he does. I'll be Asher Speed sued by ex-girlfriend. That's IKEA date. That was 3 months ago. That was 3 months ago. In the car. See, once again. Aura to his, yeah. See?
You're on a date with me right now, okay?
See? See? 3 months ago? I mean... 4 months ago? I mean... Okay, that was 2 years ago. 3 weeks ago. Okay, I'm gonna assume unless something... Okay, this is 3 weeks ago. And that's them, right? Oh my gosh, I keep messing it up. I keep messing it up. What's this? Is this the chat? Oh, I messed that up. Dang it. I messed it up. Alright. No, but see? You see them right there? I'm gonna assume unless something catastrophic happened, some kind of abomination happened in the last few weeks, then yes. Okay. Yes. I have absolutely no earthly idea what that means. Is he American? No. I win. I win. I win. I never lied. I never lied, not one time. People say Akinator is impossible to beat. Sometimes it's tough being the best. Alright. And on that note... And on that note, I want to go out with, usually I'll go out with a One Piece song, but you know, there's zilch people. This probably has 0 viewers. Yeah, this has 0, so I'm gonna just go out the way that I want, purely for my enjoyment. Once again, something Sunny V2. Only Sunny V2 is really gonna. This is so cooked. All right, browser. I think that's the chat, right? Browser should be the chat. Alerts, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with what I want, and so that it doesn't get copyrighted. So let's see, playlists. Okay, let's go. Not that, not that. What's something that I want to do right now? Once again, not a single soul seeing this, so. Trying not to get copyrighted. I could go this one. I don't think I'm gonna get copyrighted here. W. It's a W. It's W. That was fun. That was actually fun. I might try that again. This is a great song. Dang it. I thought that was a beat drop. Alright, I thought that was a beat drop. Alright, this is it. Alright.